this part of Lumberton, 1 out of every 3 homes is still unoccupied after 21 months.
The Reverend Mac Legerton and his wife Donna Chavis are surveying damage from Hurricane Matthew, which wreaked havoc on North Carolina in 2016. Some of the hardest hit areas were not on the coastline, but inland in Robeson County, one of the poorest in the state, and home to the Lumbee Tribe, of which Donna is a member.
Every year we wonder, is it going to be another Matthew? The systems that we had in place were not prepared for what hit.
They have reason to worry.
Under climate change, we expect more severe storms to become more frequent.
Jason West is an environmental engineer at UNC Chapel Hill.
The most severe hurricanes are becoming more numerous. So it seems that they're becoming more powerful and more damaging.
Case in point, Hurricane Florence. Just 2 years after Matthew, the same areas of Robeson County were inundated. Although many communities were hit by these hurricanes, Robeson County also has to deal with polluting industries cutting through their backyards, the very carbon emitters that supercharge climate change. Through their nonprofit Center for Community Action, Mac and Donna have been coordinating responses to these industries.
One of the consequences of climate change. Every effort that was made to cite a polluting industry in Robeson County in the 80s and 90s was stopped.
But following a nationwide natural gas boom, stopping development has become tougher. The Atlantic Coast Pipeline is under construction. It starts in West Virginia and stretches 600 miles into North Carolina.
Along with that endpoint is a metering and regulating station.
When we arrived at the pipeline's endpoint, we saw a bustle of construction for a different project, for Piedmont Natural Gas. Much like the Atlantic Coast Pipeline, this was a surprise to Mac and Donna. Few public meetings were held. Mac is worried Piedmont and others might connect to this metering and regulating station, expanding fossil fuel infrastructure, hurting both the climate and poorer communities.
The largest Native community east of the Mississippi is now being told, not asked, to be the host of 5 pipelines.
Donna struggles seeing her ancestral land torn up for the construction of these pipelines.
I saw one spot that was just like an open wound. It can bring tears to my eyes to think about it. It was trenching that was being done, and as they trenched, the water, of course, was gushing into it. And I just felt like the earth had just had its heart broken wide open at that point. I just haven't been able to get that image out of my mind.
The twin issues of natural disasters and polluting industries may be daunting, but the fact that they're connected makes Mac think that they could tackle both at once.
We need to suspend all fossil fuel development that is going on and proposed at the present time. We need to ask not only our Attorney General here in North Carolina, but to ask all of the Attorney Generals around the nation to look at the appearance of fraud in relation to this unnatural gas the same way they did with tobacco.
Mac and Donna are hopeful that these tactics will pay off and break the state's addiction to fossil fuels.
There's pipe under here.
For Clean Air Carolina, I'm Miles O'Brien.